This is a color photograph by Claude Grant. The title is Asian Dancer. And about creativity, Claude writes in her statement, I am motivated and inspired by everything I see around me, people, nature, technology, and the variety of activities which take place in the world. As a result, I am a photographer, graphic designer, computer artist, and a nationally published poet and journalist. I especially appreciate multiculturalism and enjoy meeting people from many cultures who often inspire me. It's Elaine Marx's piece with oil, and I read that statement. This one we're coming back to. This is Thomas Fiorentino. He's a doctor. Innocence touches holiness. Oil painting. What motivates and inspires my creativity as an artist is the sight of a person, landscape, or still life, grouping with a sense of dignity, character, or aging with grace. A 50-year-old tree with all its scars and bruises, what a proud stance that has survived many a brutal winter, or scorching sun, is a treat to paint. A recent painting that I did of Pope John Paul just months before his death, holding a baby in his arms, is a priceless example of a life's character, overwhelming the physical appearance that is before us. A look at the Hudson and the Palisades, or a century-old seashore. These are my special inspirations. This is Delia Okis's painting, and I got that before, and this is Eileen Kramer's photograph, Eileen Cantor's photograph.
A lot more photography this year.
Yes, these are baby blankets by sisters. I got that. Now this is Mixed Media by Barbara Nelson. The title is Memorabilia. When life gives you scraps, make quilts. Love it. There's a locket. Pearls. A pin. This reminds me of the mixed media piece I did for my brother. Cards. Barbara Nelson. She writes about creativity. I attend the Senior Center in New Rochelle, participating in the craft and creative sewing class with instructor Alice Magaro. I work mainly with recycled materials. The challenge to make something from nothing inspires me to see the end results. I am often amazed that something so small can become something so grand. This is a baby sweater for a 1 to 2 year old. Beautiful baby blue with a darker blue stripe. Acrylic yarn. Rachel Descoli is the artist. I knit all my sweaters. I make baby sweaters to give people as gifts. I've given them to new mothers and babies. It's a beautiful acrylic painting by Joan Malcomson Ocean. And I'll read her statement, which is next to the painting. Statement on creativity. As an artist, I am motivated by this God-given talent that has made me very happy. I work in all different media. Sometimes I'll draw cartoons or do sculptures of whimsical characters. I also create paintings of portraits, flowers, scenes, or whatever moves me. I have won ribbons from the women's clubs of Westchester, also the Mount Vernon Art Association. I have had shows at the Dobbs Ferry, the Tarrytown, and the Elmsford Libraries, as well as the Greenberg Nature Center. She's very proud of her accomplishments, and she should be. The title is Alou Lu, L-U-L-U. This top painting is a pastel. Actually, it's not a paint, it's a pastel and colored pencil piece, and its title is Pay for Work by Erna Brout. I hope I pronounced her name right. It's spelled B-R-O-U-T. And she says about creativity, my work is informed by the universality of women's life's themes and issues: work, family, political action, reaction to war. The face serves as a mirror, reflecting basic human concerns, fears, and joys. My travels and photography in developing countries and the images we all see in news media serve as seeds for my creative efforts. This piece is by Leonard Neos. His name is spelled Leonard, N-I-E-V-E-S. The title is Dignity, and it's a watercolor. Hello. Hello. How are you? Leonard's statement is, nature's original work of art is my backdrop. The majestic Hudson River and age-old Palisades, dappled lights dancing on water, clouds telling their own stories, and always Teresa encouraging me. It is said that the ultimate inspiration is the deadline. Having survived a recent illness with a too-close call, I sense my deadline pressing, and so my daily exercise with a range of motions, brush to paint, paint to canvas, colors which warm, colors which cool, colors which neutralize, all inspiring the completion of a painting never quite finished. Fabulous statement. Very poetic. Very profound. This is a watercolor piece by Judith Hill Gordon. And you want to know, what are they saying that causes the bystander or the person sitting at the next table to sort of look over and listen. Is it in America? Looks like a cafe in a courtyard. Seen from a window of an adjacent room, or a French door of an adjacent room. The conversation. What were they talking about? Judith's statement. I create because it is within my nature as a human being. It enables me to see my world more clearly, as if under a microscope. the way an object or landscape is now and may never appear the same again. I was here, I saw this, and it existed. I am inspired by seeing something new to me that was previously unnoticed. The eye rests on one particular object or part of a vista that excites me. This inspires me, and perhaps a viewer will think, I understand this picture, or I've been there, and it evokes a memory within me. I have been there. This is an acrylic painting by Terry Everage, spelled Eppridige. The title is Gulf Sunrise, Naples, Florida. Naples, Florida. What is it in the distance? The beauty of the earth fascinates and moves me. It is moods and stirs memories. Sometimes its colors are muted, sometimes brilliant, and often both at once. In my paintings, I try to express and hold some small piece of that beauty for a moment. It's a watercolor. The title is Sunset, and the artist is Delia Okis. O-K-A-S. And her statement on creativity, her statement is, art is a product of something, and that something is the soul. And through it I paint, not what I see, but what I feel. As I feed my soul through paintings, I develop as a person and communicate to the world.